My name is Albert Einstein. I have been asked to speak with you this morning about the experiment you are about to see. It is becoming more and more clear that the quality of the education of our children, that's you, is vital for the health and welfare of our great nation. It is also clear that the quality education will help you toward a truly happy and fulfilling life. I am very, very pleased to know that so many of you are enrolled in physics. I have agreed to assist the physics teachers of your school in the creation of part of your physics examination. As part of this examination, you will be expected to watch the following video clip very, very carefully. I understand that it will be shown only once. During the video, they will explain the purpose of the experiment, show you the procedure, and then conduct the experiment. They will measure as carefully as they can, and they will record their information in a data table. The data are included in your examination packet. I hope you enjoy seeing the teachers in action, and I hope that each of you achieves at a high level on this examination. Good luck.
Hi, I'm here to tell you a little bit about the experiment today. The purpose of this particular experiment is to evaluate the motion of a vehicle down a ramp as the height of the ramp is changed. Here we have a ramp, as you can see. The vehicle that we're going to be using is a red Volkswagen Bug. As you can see, the Bug goes on the ramp and goes down the ramp. The height of the ramp can be adjusted by simply moving it up to a new rung on the ladder. Again, the purpose of this particular lab is to evaluate the motion of the red Bug, the vehicle, versus the height of the ramp.
As Mr. Tokars has said, one purpose of this experiment is to determine how the height of the starting point on the ramp affects the time it takes for the car to roll down it. However, other things that we're interested to find out is your ability to assess what you can do using your kinematic skills. In addition, we want to see how well you can graph the data by making the graph and also using skills such as filling in, reading the points, data that's between the actual data points, or extending the range of the graph beyond the endpoints. We also want to see how well you do in detecting when we mess up in taking the data, and to see how good you are at analyzing the data itself. So let's start the experiment and let's see how well you can assess it.
Hi. Well, as you've already heard, what we're going to be doing today is rolling this toy car down this ramp. The ramp is actually a chalk tray that was taken from another school when they had a renovation there, and it's very straight. The length of the ramp is 3.05 meters. Every time that we want to do a different trial, what we will do is place the ramp on a different rung of the ladder, and that way we adjust the height of the ramp. But when we do that, I'll be very careful to put the end of the ramp right at the center of the rung at each step, and then I'll clamp it in place, like so. Then, when it's time to roll the cart down the ramp, I'll put the car at the end of the ramp so that the front bumper is in line with the orange mark that's right here. That orange mark is 2.9 meters from the bottom of the ramp. So every time the car rolls down the ramp, it will travel a distance of 2.9 meters. And my colleagues will time how long it takes to go down the 2.9 meters. And lastly, when my colleagues time it, they will listen for the cadence of my starting signal. I will say 3, 2, 1, go. And at the instant I say go, I let go of the car. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we're interested in knowing how much time it takes for the car to roll down the ramp when the ramp is set at different heights. To do this, 5 of the physics teachers will use stopwatches. When Mr. Myers says go, we'll all start our stopwatches. We'll carefully watch the car go down the ramp, and we'll stop our stopwatches when it hits the padding at the bottom of the ramp.
My job is to find the height of the ramp. And so with this meter stick and putting the car at the spot where it begins, I'm going to measure to the dot that we've made on the aluminum track. And I'll just put the meter stick right here, straight up and down, and we'll check and see. It's about 0.87 meters for this trial. I plan to do the same procedure for every rung of the ladder and for each trial. And Mr. Carline will write down on the whiteboard each height. This one is going in for trial 3 because it's the 3rd rung of the ladder, and we'll complete the chart as we go along through the experiment.
Hi. We're ready to start the experiment now. The timers, there are 5 of us, will report the times to Mr. Carline, who will record them on the board. Mr. Myers will release the car from the top of the ramp. And just in case, the mass of the car is 175.6 grams.
Okay, we're ready to start our first trial. Timers, are you ready? Ready. Ready. You hit the reset button so your stopwatches say 0.00. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Report your times to Mr. Carline, please.
3.5.
3.6.
Hang on a second, please. 3.6, Mr. Carline.
3.6.
3.6.
3.6.
3.5 seconds.
Okay, here we're ready for the second trial with the first setting of the height. Are the stopwatch timers ready?
They are.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
3.3.
3.3.
3.3.
3.3.
3.2 seconds.
All right, now we have put the ramp to the second rung of the ladder, so we're starting on really trial 2 for that setting. And are the stopwatch timers ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
1.9.
2.0.
1.9.
1.9.
And 1.9 seconds.
Now we're ready for the second set of times for the second rung height. Timers ready?
Yes.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
2.0 seconds.
2.1 seconds.
2.0.
1.9.
And 2.0 seconds.
Okay, now we're ready. Are you ready? Okay, we are now ready for the third rung height setting. First trial. Are the stopwatches ready?
Ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
1.5 seconds.
1.6.
1.6.
1.3 seconds.
And 1.5 seconds.
We're ready for the second release from the third rung height setting. Are the stopwatches ready?
Yep.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
1.3 seconds.
1.4 seconds.
1.4.
1.4 seconds.
And 1.4 seconds.
We are now ready for the first trial with the rung set at the with the ramp set at the 4th rung. Timer's ready.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
1.2 seconds.
1.3 seconds. 1.3.
1.2.
1.2 seconds.
1.3 seconds.
The teachers continued recording the time of the car down the ramp as one end of the ramp was adjusted to higher rungs of the ladder. This continued until the ramp was set at the top rung of the ladder.
Final trial. 3, 2, 1, go.
0.8 seconds.
0.9 seconds.
0.9.
0.8.
And 0.9 seconds.
All right, now that we've collected all these data, it's your job to analyze it and then to use that information to answer questions in your examination booklet. Please turn to page 2 of the packet. There you will find a diagram of the setup, and you'll see a data table that was recorded by the physics teachers, the one that you see here. The rest of the examination period is for you to work and show us how much you've learned this semester. We really want you to do your best work. Now, get started.